Hello, and welcome back to my ePortfolio. Today we are looking at Realtime Landscape Architect, which is a design software widely used in the landscape industry for several reasons. Like in Dynascape and AutoCAD, Realtime Landscape Architect has the same basic tools of one-to-one scaling layers. We can also import the background image, which is similar to the other softwares, and then we made it to scale using the Scale tool. The Scale tool in Realtime is straightforward and allows the image to be resized so it is in one-to-one scale. This is helpful because you can then draw the real-world dimensions over the image. After the image is inputted, it can be moved to the proper layer. Layers in Realtime must be manually added and can be locked and turned off as necessary. This keeps the drawing organized and prevents it from being overcrowded when working on more concise detailed areas, such as lighting in and around the plant beds. After the background image is scaled, it should be locked onto the layer so it can no longer be selected or moved. The three main spaces in Realtime are Plan, Perspective, and Walkthrough tabs. The Plan view is a 2D view from above the drawing, which is useful for making the initial regions on the image, such as the lawn and the mulch beds. The plan view is also where the final viewpoints and plant lists are placed. This is what we printed out after inserting all the plants and accessories we wanted to have. Then a box is drawn on the plan view showing what area will be printed. The perspective view is a feature unique to Realtime since it allows you to move throughout your workspace in a 3D tab. All the actions can be done in both perspective and plan views, but some actions are better in one view rather than the other. For example, to place one singular plant, it is easier to be, but to insert a plant row, it is easier to do in the plan view. Perspective view is helpful because it gives dimensions to objects being placed and can help give a better understanding of space around you, especially with plants. The walkthrough view is a wonderful tool to use when selling a design to clients because it is like you are walking through your future landscape. The walkthrough tab allows you to set the time of day, so when a walkthrough is taking place, you can go from morning sun into the afternoon and then to night, where light fixtures will light up. Also, when the environment is set to be at night, you can have a fire pit that will be realistic. There are two different types of walkthroughs. The first one, you can roam around as you please and look at a design. The second type of walkthrough is a set path that you can shape yourself by adjusting it to various heights and angles. The walkthrough is especially helpful to show clients since it is a 3D visual of what their environment could look like. Realtime has quite a large variety of site amenities. On their website, it says they have around 17,000 designed items, which includes 7,400 plants. If that is not enough, you can also import models from SketchUp's 3D warehouse, which has many more to choose from. Realtime also has the ability to rename and change the color of objects to get them to look as realistic as possible. It also has all different site amenities, ranging from tables and chairs to cars and even placemats or trash cans. These subtle little features add a lot to the design by giving scale, purpose, and style. There are also hardscape objects and patterns to choose from. The object-specific tools are another specific feature to Realtime that are made for designing specific areas. There is a generic region tool that can be used for many different areas like mulch beds and lawn spaces. The regions conform to the terrain of the area. The patio tool is used for designing hardscape spaces. It has preloaded generic pavers and has few brands of hardscape materials. Also, another difference between the patio and region tools is that the patio tool does not adjust to the terrain of the area it is overlaying. and is preset to a height of 2 inches, and also comes with a border that can be turned on and off. Another tool is the retaining wall tool, which is used to form either straight or curvilinear walls. The walls have their materials changed and have a cap automatically put on them. Another tool is the fence tool, which is a linear tool that places a fence automatically. You can have the material of the fence changed to whatever you like. You can also add gates and other features along them. Another great tool is a deck tool. The deck tool allows decks to easily be built by drawing the perimeter of the deck and then editing what style you would like. Another tool we used was the house tool. When using the house tool, the house must be looked at as modular and something that has to be pieced together. But Realtime does a great job on making this extremely easy to use and super user friendly. There are 3 different plant tools in Realtime. The first one is a singular plant tool. This is useful if you only have to place one type of plant or tree. The plant can be chosen from the plant library and can be updated easily without having to place a completely new plant. The second plant tool is the plant fill. We did not use this in a drawing, but it would be useful for putting in ground cover or perennial beds. The last plant tool is the plant row tool that is used in placing multiple plants in a row rather than having to place each one individually. The spacing and quantity of plants can be edited to fit the area or match the plant plan. Another helpful feature in Realtime is that a plant list is automatically generated with the plant names and quantities that there are in the drawing. This plant list can then be inserted in the plan view. A viewpoint is a set point viewing the landscape which can be set at any height. Viewpoint is a set view from the walkthrough tab that is saved and can be accessed at any time by going into the viewpoint tab. In the viewpoint, the environment settings can be changed and then screenshots can be taken from those viewpoints. You can also save them and then import it into the plan view to highlight various areas of the design. When looking at Realtime Landscape Architect compared to AutoCAD and Dynascape, Realtime seems to be a lot more in-depth because it is an industry-specific software. Realtime has a lot more landscape-oriented features compared to AutoCAD, but it also takes it a step further than Dynascape by adding in the 3D design element. When comparing them on a plan view, 2D drafting basis, they are all similar and almost equal, but Realtime has different shapes, colors, and specific plants in plan view. All 3 share the same basic 2D tools, but Realtime is really set apart with the 3D capabilities. Realtime also has a built-in object library, which AutoCAD does not, and is able to import objects which Dynascape does not have. The house tool in Realtime is also very convenient and allows the house to be drawn quickly and efficiently. One difference when designing in Realtime is that everything is drawn from the ground up, starting with the lawn, then the mulch, and shrubs, and so on. This is because of the 3D aspect and the hierarchy of layers, so they do not overlay and get mixed together. Overall, looking at Realtime from a cost and performance perspective, the choice is clear to me. Realtime Landscape Architect is only $400 in a one-time payment. And for the price you pay, you can get a lot out of it. The biggest, most outstanding feature of Realtime is that it provides a 3D perspective to really visualize your landscape space for your clients. Thank you for watching, and I hope you learned something about Realtime Landscape Architect.